to do the same thing. Success don't suck. What sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keys.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57. As it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Philly sideline, there's head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys, on the other hand, weren't as fortunate in the opener, so they'll look for their first win here at home in Week 2.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 14 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2 yards to go, second down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. There's some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. In motion right is Smith. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. But a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
First down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. 2nd and 5 from the 8. It's Barkley on the counter. And he is in Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Powering forward. Solid stiff arm. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. 3.5 to go, first quarter. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyquan Thornton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.